Tell me something. Learn how to put in the bag, fuck still get money, nigga. Mic check. 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 Shooting like a rifle. Music got me out of life and death situations. It just made me think about it. And it put me in some life and death situations. Niggas act a little jealous. Bitches being overzealous. 44 a bust your melon. I got 20 cars trailing me to an out of town club. Whole trunk full of merchandise and some out of town bug. Ready for a show. We ain't got a coast. Midwest flow. Vice Lord folks. Pipeline to a gold mine. Everything coming through the crossroads. I've been setting shop up the whole time. Slow motion. Losing my grip on this gravity. Cold shoulders. No old hoes and time traveling. Did 10 songs in 3 days. Did a solo mix and a P-Haze. I don't battle rappers for the free. Just to get a couple likes on my fan page. Mic check. All that fake jewelry. I'ma do a ice check. That shit hotter than 1,000. I just might sweat. I'm really stunting, do a price check. This is where I go in, this is not a test. Mic check, 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 mic Smoke coming out the booth, lying out your teeth. I just speak the truth, trying to make a transition. I got ambition coming from the basement to the roof. Smoke coming out the booth, lying out your teeth. We just speak the truth, trying to make a transition. We got ambition coming from the basement to the roof. Tighten up my shit, then I'm getting loose. I don't never watch nothing niggas do. I just pay attention. Then I make it back. Everything cool. This a holiday. Every day a holiday. Every day get $1 and flip a bank. Something safe for my kids' savings. It make my eyelids heavy. They hate when you be winning. Ain't no second best in question. Middle of the map impressive. Flip a bag and start finessing. Your engineer is weak. I can't hardly hear your beat. You ain't even on the beat. Pay me if you need a feature. Mic check. 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 Mic check.
What up? Excuse me. It's another edition of the Conceited Knowbody. We back up in here.
Yo.
With the mic checking on deck. Shout out to Ellie Octane for that fire ass song.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm over here trying to share the episode. I got my glasses off because we on camera. And I'm over here holding my phone all close to my face and shit like some old weird motherfucker. But yeah, nigga, take it easy, relax. Relax. This is a good smoker.
Nah, I don't even smoke.
That's what's sad to know, man. We in here, man, about to have another fantastic episode. You know who I am. It's Latours, just in case you don't. Just in case you're a first-time listener, which I doubt. But anyway, I got my homie right here.
What up?
That's that laid back, what up. Trying to share the fucking episode. I'm half blind and shit. It's a trade-off, though. You gotta be cool, or you gotta be able to see.
Yeah.
You know, I'm over here squinting and looking at my phone. But anyway,
like when you was in school, you got glasses. The first day you didn't want to wear them.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna talk about you.
Hey, you used to sneak. You can't see the board and shit. You do pull them motherfuckers up and shit. Put them back down and shit real quick.
What the kids see and shit.
Hell yeah. Speaking of glasses, it's crazy that you said that because it kind of correlate with what was going on this weekend, which that eclipse. That lunar eclipse.
When everybody became scientists.
Everybody turned into fucking experts, man. This shit was weird as fuck.
Everybody became Bill Nye, the science guy.
Niggas, listen.
Did none of that shit work for me. Like, I did the little hole in the box shit. I shit.
I'm a flat earther. If nobody know what that is, I believe that the earth is flat. I believe it. I started believing this in 2015, like the spring of 2015. It was crazy. I stumbled up on this video on YouTube. If you ever want to check some shit out, look up Mark Sargent, Flat Earth. He got some good shit. I'm telling you, man, the shit, we don't use fucking common sense. We don't use common sense, man. Like a motherfucker tell you on the globe that's spinning 30 miles per hour and shit, but you can't fucking feel it. 30 miles per hour, or you could be in the air.
Spinning?
Allegedly.
I mean,
but ain't nobody fucking moving. And you say some shit like, why I can't feel it? And they say some shit called gravity. What's gravity? It's an invisible force that's holding you down. And they teach you this kind of goofy shit when you a child. So you just automatically believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? You just... And you don't challenge it because the people telling you this shit.
Older than you gotta respect your adults.
And like they tell it generational. Like it's like shared throughout generations, whatever and stuff. So
B.O.B. made a statement about the Earth being flat on Monday behind the solar eclipse.
A lot of people don't even believe the eclipse was real.
Yeah,
they believe it's something. If you want to take something out, it's called Project Bluebeam. It's a hologram project they got where they can manifest images in the sky that look so fucking real. But I remember it was an eclipse, man. We was in high school, and they told us not to look at it.
Yeah,
I looked at that motherfucker. I don't know why, and I ain't been able to see on my right eye since. I know. I did some doofus shit, nigga. I don't know why, but this time around they were so adamant about don't look.
You could glance, but don't look for more than 5 seconds. That you.
Yeah, so I didn't understand it. But like you said, people and they were selling glasses and shit. I mean, I got dumbass niggas on my fucking Facebook page running around at the fucking 11th hour talking about I need some glasses. I like niggas jump on every niggas are wave riders.
Just put it on Facebook or any social media site.
Anything.
Takes it one person and then shit.
That's all it take, man. Niggas out here look like they going to see fucking Jurassic Park in 3D. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't mind being goofy and shit as long as white people being goofy with them. You know what I'm saying? All niggas need to do is see a white boy doing some shit. They gonna jump right on it, man.
The bitches like it. All the bitches are doing it. I'm on that shit too.
And shout out to my nigga Corey Evans. Fuck you. It's my nigga, but fuck you. He got on Facebook, made some kind of goofy ass stat talking about if you a flat earther, explain the eclipse. I didn't understand like the correlation between that shit because he said that, and he thought he was saying some smart shit. He said that it was the Earth reflecting off the sun, hitting the Earth and hitting the moon, some bullshit. But anybody got any common sense and basic knowledge of science and not pseudoscience, which round Earth is, that's pseudoscience. NASA's a fucking joke. And if you don't study these things, it's going to sound foreign to you. It's going to sound like a motherfucker crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. But most people don't study. They just regurgitate shit that they done heard. Like, people never independently study things. And that's what people have to understand. That when you call yourself having this discussion, debate, or dispute with me, you got to understand that I've actually studied what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I have a perspective that's unique and not just something that's given to me. And I won't sit here and act like I understand every single thing about the flat earth thing, because some people ask me shit like, well, and they say shit because somebody else say, and it's going over a lot of people's head, but they say shit like, well, why can't you see Polaris from the southern hemisphere? And that's like stars and shit that you can see. But I'm like, shit, have you ever been to the southern hemisphere? Like, why are you saying this? You can give me somebody else's argument, but at the same time, I can't cohesively answer it off bat, so I go and I research it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see Europe from Indiana.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Now, you know what? That's some question that motherfuckers act legitimately, but they don't understand perspective. They don't understand smog. They don't understand all the elements and shit that come between you and that visibility. But if you go up to Lake Michigan by Chicago, you can see far as fuck.
Yeah,
and you can see
Canada.
And people don't understand there's no curvature on the earth. Like, people say, well, you're in an airplane, but airplane has fisheye lens. The glasses are curved and
It
shit.
does look flat from like everything look gridded out.
Yeah, if you on top of a fucking roller coaster, like a Ferris wheel,
yeah, I ain't
you
never
get to the
been up
top.
there,
Me
so,
neither.
yeah.
I have been, but I wasn't looking for flat Earth.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's just all about perspective, learning, understanding. But he said that, and it was a lunar eclipse, the moon
Yeah,
and sun. So it was
like
no
the
reflection
Mars,
of Earth.
yeah.
It was the moon and the sun hitting each other at the same time, which
We got another one in 7 years, and we're in the path of the totality where it's gonna go black for 20 seconds here in Indiana.
for real.
So in 2024, we'd be part of the line of where it goes totally black for like 30, 40 seconds. Then
And then like he said, it was the Earth getting covered or whatever. I mean the Earth reflection, but it's lunar. It was the moon and the sun
It's
lining
lunar
up.
sun.
But he thought he was saying some deep shit, and he had about 7 or 8 white girls out there cheering and shit. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. And I guess they was against because I was darker.
is he black?
Yeah, but he light
He
skinned.
light skinned.
It made a difference at that
It made a
moment.
difference.
It
Yeah,
made a
yeah.
difference at that moment. They all, and he saying shit like
They definitely roll with the fair skin.
he lost me in the conversation when he said he went to school. When you start justifying your answers by I went to school or I'm educated and shit, I no longer respect the conversation because we all know that any form of public school education, even private in most cases, is indoctrination. The whole thing is to keep you on a path that they set for you, to keep the status quo, to keep you doing exactly what they want to do. That's how come when people tell me, I got a college degree, I'm educated, it means nothing to me because all you did was answer the questions how they told you to answer them. You know what I'm saying? There's no critical thinking in it.
Person told me all college means is you're trainable.
That's all it means.
Someone told
That's
me
all
that.
I mean.
So I wasted all this fucking money.
And
on
the thing is,
college.
we taught as children and shit that it's some admirable shit. Admirable. I can't even fucking say more. Admirable shit to where you lauded if you go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like you present as you better. Black people still say shit like, I'm the first person in my family to graduate college.
But you still get more respect come out of jail than you do getting a college degree.
Do you?
Yeah. Look at Doughboy's party. And look at Rick. Ricky going off to USC.
Damn.
And they ain't give him no respect. But Doughboy came home from jail. Everybody was there.
You don't survive college, you survive jail. You know what I'm saying? You survive jail.
Shit, that's where you get most of your habits in college.
Most of your habits.
Yeah, most of your drug habits.
Yeah, I mean, but the bottom line is like college is overrated, so is education. It's a difference. I tell people all the time. It's a difference between being educated and being intelligent.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of educated people who lack intelligence and
smart
shit.
dummies.
Yeah, a lot of idiots, and they're not intelligent at all. So I mean, I can't. Anytime, the first time, and he tried to, and he don't know that he's nowhere nearly as intelligent as I am. But he tried to say, "Did you go to college?" And I'm like, nigga, was that a trump card? Nigga, was that the sun? Did you try to sun me and shit? I'm like, well, I mean, I don't even want to say I went to college, but I took some online courses. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel smarter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I was doing nothing clever, no goofy shit like that. But when he said that shit, I was like, oh, this not even a real discussion. And I invited him on to the show to where we could have this discussion and shit because I believe in public executions. I believe in chopping your head off from everybody.
Because a couple weeks ago, you definitely had a...
I'm a fan of facts, man. That's all it is. But, yeah, I was going to get up and look at that eclipse, but I was tired. I was too tired. I was too lazy to go look.
I just happened to be outside. My girl got a new job as a teacher, and so she's been kind of overwhelmed. So I went up there and was helping her out, and I didn't run to my car, and it got a little dark for a second. So what the hell is going on?
I was scared.
And I was like, shit. I thought it was about to rain, so I was like, let me get to my car before the rain started. Then it got bright again, so I was like, okay, shit. I was like, the eclipse shit. And went on back into school.
Was you impressed? Nah. Did you look up?
Yeah. I mean, I
what
looked
did
towards
it look
the sky.
Like? Everybody said it was cloudy. They said
it was real cloudy because
yeah.
they said the path we was in, it was a lot of clouds, but we wouldn't have been in totality, so it wouldn't have been like, it just got a little dark for like a hot second and kept on going. Like, I just kind of looked towards the sky. I wanted to look at the sun.
And at the end of the day, what did it mean?
Not a damn thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't impress me. I mean, I can't put it on my resume.
But that's these new niggas, man. What they do is they believe everything that they call science. Like science is religion though, because there's a lot of faith in science. People don't understand what I say when I say that.
Is that where Scientology came from?
Nah, it's too that Scientology
Yeah, I just
down there.
fuck with you.
Scientology, that shit came from the Dianetics shit that Ron L. Hubbard was pushing and shit. It's crazy how nigga can get involved in that shit like Will Smith did. It's some weird shit.
You ever watch that show on
Farrakhan fuck with Scientology.
Dude.
Farrakhan promote Dianetics. Look up Farrakhan, Scientology, and Dianetics and shit. Farrakhan's a motherfucking crook.
Leanne Ryan's got that show on A&E, and she's telling everything
About Scientology.
Yes. It's, I think it's called Leaving Scientology or some shit like that. But she's telling all the secret, everything. She was just like,
they gonna be in there talking about John Travolta and Tom Cruise be sucking dick.
Yeah, they gonna kill her.
Hell no, but yeah, they might. It's some weird shit though.
She on her second or third season. Like, she's telling too much.
How many seasons you get to snitch?
I mean, shit.
Like, how long can you draw that out?
Hell.
Tomorrow I'm gonna tell you about the time they would eat my toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't understand that shit. But what you about to say?
I don't know. I was like, shit. I haven't watched a lot of episodes, but if it ain't on a commercial and I happen to see it, I'll watch it to the commercial.
Nigga, you watch that shit. You say, I'm just now fucking realize that you watch this shit.
No,
this shit's on your DVR, man.
Nah, hell nah.
Hell no.
I mean, it comes on in between Live PD and like First 48.
What's Live PD, man? What's this A&E?
Yeah,
I don't even watch that channel. I mean,
yeah, I fuck with A&E.
A&E, if you don't watch that shit, man, you be kind of blind because. What's this ID channel and shit like that? A&E, hold on, listen. I did not know that white people was dying at a high rate like they are in the most fucked up circumstances. I didn't know these bitches was killing their husbands.
Snap and all
man,
that
I didn't
shit.
know that this was
Snap
going
IDs,
on, man. These motherfuckers.
Snap, they got Snap covered.
Why don't white crime is out of control, man?
They got killer kids.
They got killer kids.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Man, why don't white crime is out of control and we need to do something about this shit. White lives matter. White lives matter, as indicated in Charlottesville. But yeah, like I was saying, science is a religion. Nobody can prove anything that they're saying. It's just some shit that they've heard, they're regurgitating. These niggas out here ain't studying shit. And I'm a firm believer, like I said, in the scriptures. And the scriptures describe the earth as being flat. It says it's on foundations that's unmovable. And what movable means is not rotating. It can have earthquakes, but it's not rotating. It's not rotating around the sun. Everything revolves around the earth. The earth is the center of the universe. Fact of the matter is that Pythagoras and all these Copernicus, they all were sun worshippers. So it's advantageous to the philosophy or the doctrine that they push to act like the sun is the center of the universe to induce that worship to the sun.
So the moon landed fake to you?
The moon is a light. The moon is not a core substance. The moon, that's all you see, a flat.
Yeah, flat.
You never see no fucking circle how they make it. That's conjecture and bullshit. The moon, I mean, like I said, I'll relate everything back to the scriptures. The Most High said that he created two light sources, a greater light and a lesser light. The greater light is the sun. The lesser light is the moon. And that's all they are, lights. And then what they call planets, they're named after Neptune, Jupiter, Mars. They're all named after Roman gods. The deities that they worship. Like, people don't believe in this Luciferianism, but the people who make these decisions are Luciferians. You know what I'm saying? And they promote it like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But they name these things after their gods and things like that, to where so-called planets, anytime you see a picture, if you Google a picture of Saturn, they're going to show you this real beautiful compository. It's not a real picture. If you look at a telescope, what they call Saturn looks nothing like the picture that they paint.
It's real dusty.
It's a
storm.
No, it's just like it's a star. What they call is wandering stars.
Yeah,
they're wandering stars, but they give them planets and shit. Because then it's for one, you can hide the Most High. You can say, well, if he say he created everything, why he not explaining these universes and these universes? Like, scientists say he's some goofy shit like 70 billion trillion light years away, and you just sit there and nod your fucking head like, yeah, 70 billion trillion light years. He's smart.
With that,
Man, what the fuck is a fucking 70 billion light year? Like, common sense. What the fuck is that? Like, you got me when I was 6. You had me. You had me when I was 6. I'm a grown ass motherfucker, man. You ain't gonna tell me and shit that these millions. Like, we watching Star Wars and some shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But what it is, you can make a lot of money off this shit. Like the NASA, they done made a lot of money, and people don't know NASA composed of a bunch of Nazi scientists. You know what I'm saying? The builders of NASA was after World War II, they was extracting scientists from the Nazis. Nazis had a lot of technology, people don't know the Nazis had a lot of technology and shit, and I believe personally that they was getting it from dealing with fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? What people call UFOs, but I think they was getting those technologies from there, and a lot of them got taken here, South American things to that nature, and they was like the helpers of the NASA program, and NASA's a fucking lie. Ain't nobody been in no fucking moon. How the fuck you know how much gas you need to get to the moon?
Like, who was the first person to say, let's go up there, past the sky? Like, I want to leave where I'm at now and go float.
And they say they don't got the resources to go back to the moon today.
As modern as we are now.
They said what it took to power the first so-called the alleged moon trip was like the power in a fucking, like they said our cell phones today have more power than that jet had.
So this iPhone 7 got more power.
Yeah, if you take the iPhone 7, you get a hot tub time machine. Take your iPhone 7. You can ride. You find an app
and
before you
waterproof,
go. Take
under the water.
Take that motherfucker. But yeah, man, ain't nobody going through that firmament. It's a firmament above us, and they try to explain everything away on some science and shit to hide the Most High or whatever and shit. But that's why the sky is blue. It's an ocean in the sky. Like they want to say it's waters above and waters below the firmament. But you know what? We get too deep on that, and I don't think
talk
people
about the eclipse and on over to that.
Yeah, I don't know if the eclipse was real. I ain't gonna say it was fake, but I don't know if it was real. They told you not to look for a particular reason and shit. You might see the motherfucker cut. Yeah. You might see that shit. But they said Stanley Kubrick, he produced the moon landing. They said it was produced in England. It's a lot of theories to it or whatever. But nobody's stepping on the goddamn moon.
Yeah,
that shit's just dumb.
Gravity, but the flag was
yeah. And I mean, like gravity's a myth too. I mean, you just simply heavier than air. That's why the fuck if you jump, you come down. There's not no gravity. You stupid ass. You heavier. You heavy.
Yeah.
Helium rise. You know what I'm saying? Helium go up, but we got off on our little tangent, and whatever and shit. What's been going on with you this week? Anything interesting?
Nah.
You ain't come in late. Cause the fair wasn't here.
The fair wasn't here.
Hell
so,
yeah.
And Corey asked too. She said, "Daddy, come here." I said, "The fair gone, baby." She started crying. I was like, "What? Oh well, next year."
She got spoiled.
She got spoiled one day.
She did.
Yeah.
That's all it take. That's all it take. First time you got some pussy, you was spoiled, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one. I only fucked one time. But what else I was gonna say, man? It's funny. Corey came in here, man. He was talking on his phone. I wasn't really eavesdropping, but he's right by me. This nigga was giving out fucking take the kid from the bitch advice. If you don't know what that is, man, like this everybody who familiar with Corey, man, they know that he's a stand up nigga. Got custody of his daughter. He's a G about it. So now I guess. He giving advice and shit, life lessons and shit, how to get your fucking daughter.
How to fix your life.
Yeah.
Corey, fix the baby daddy life. Oh, damn, I start these classes.
On everything, nigga. You gotta maximize your fucking earning. You can charge these niggas and shit.
He got sold because of his daughter for free. Damn.
Yeah, you give
your
be
one of my success stories.
Your fucking commercial. We do an air commercial. We can shoot that motherfucker. Hey, I'm Corey. Are you having problems with your baby mama? She's a bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Want you see your kids?
Hell yeah.
Come to my class. I teach you how to get it right.
555. 55.
Why do every TV phone ever begin with 555?
I had no fucking idea. It's funny as shit though, because Dave Chappelle made a joke about that shit, man. Yeah. And he was like, if you put a number on TV, man, some goofy motherfuckers gonna call that number, man. And that's just how it is. I ain't never dialed 555 though. That shit straight.
Mike Jones' number.
Hell no, I was an adult when that shit was popping. I didn't want to talk to Mike Jones. You tried to talk to Mike Jones, didn't you?
Nah, I just wanted to know if somebody ever called it.
They said that was a legit number, though.
Yeah.
I think, like...
Sprint took the number away from him.
They said that motherfucker was banging.
Yeah.
But, damn, I lost my train of thought.
So
but yeah, cool.
What you got going on this week, man?
Oh, man, nothing. I'm a fucking loser. I'm a fucking loser. I can look in your eye and tell you I ain't did shit. I'm a fucking loser.
Ain't that what Eddie Kane daddy did to him? You ain't gonna be shit because I wasn't shit.
Eddie Kane.
He looked at his wife and said, I'm just trying to make him better than me. Nigga. And that's the realest shit ever.
Talk about tough love.
Man.
Talk about tough love, man.
Shit, tough love. You ever seen the movie The Accountant? I know we way off the top of here.
Is that Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Nah, it was on HBO the other day. I ain't get to pull it up. I mean, I want. Is it good?
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out.
He
I'm gonna
gave
check it
them
out.
motherfuckers some tough love for real.
Don't say nothing else, 'cause I don't like spoilers. But yeah, man, we checking out the news and shit, man. We're gonna touch up some shit. First off, man, we gotta acknowledge the passing of Dick Gregory. I imagine his name is really Richard. Never really thought about it. I'm sure he's Richard Gregory in the obituaries.
Yeah.
Richard, quotation mark, Dick, quotation mark, Gregory.
Gregory.
But yeah, man, Dick Gregory, he was he started off, he got his fame as a comedian.
Transition to activist.
Yeah, he changed into an activist. He came from the era of shit, the so-called civil rights and shit, to where they was out here advocating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Please stop beating me up, white man. That era. He came through that motherfucker. He came through it on fire. Where we at on time?
He was we had 2 minutes 54 seconds. He walked with King. He got the story. He was like, he said, "Shoot, I'm sitting here with Dr. King and everything." He started to protest. He said they gave him 5 days in jail. They gave me 130 days, and he the one that started. So they paying over to Martin Luther King, and he just over there laughing at Dick Gregory. I was like, oh man.
I like some of the shit Dick. I like a lot of shit Dick Gregory said. He is a proponent of us, I guess.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Damn, is it
A real speaker on Black Lives Matter, not just going with the trend of yelling it.
I don't understand though, man. Like all the real niggas got killed from that era. Like everybody seemed like they got killed. The only ones who survived was the suckers.
Jesse
Jackson, Farrakhan, Al Sharpton.
Yeah, Jesse was fucking hoes, so he wasn't really.
He what?
He was out fucking hoes. He was.
Man, so was Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
But Dick
At
Gregory,
least he got on the front line. Jesse like, I catch up with y'all.
Dick Gregory used to be all over the place, and I'm not saying like in an ignorant way. He was intelligent, man, but he had some associations that made me wonder. Like, I ain't trying to slander the man, he just passed, but he fucked real heavy with Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner, like, bankrolled him. But people don't know Hugh Hefner was bankrolling him back in the day and shit. And he like, it's crazy because he had a lot of shit that was weird. Like, the shit he say that it was just against what he seemingly stood for.
He was in some weird movies, too.
I never seen Dick Gregory in a movie.
He was in Hot Chick.
Was he?
Yeah.
And like he be getting interviewed, man, and he be going off. You know what I'm saying?
Like
but
Charles Manson going off. You ever seen interviews?
that's how he be talking.
Yeah.
Like you interrupting, you like, yeah, so I told Michael Jackson that he need to go to the hospital. And Michael Jackson was scared to go, so I told him, look, Michael, what we do is we just won't let nobody know you coming. Then the interviewer will be like, well, I thought Michael Jackson. Did I ask you what you thought?
Yeah, he did.
What do you know, huh? Do you know, huh? Have you ever been with Michael Jackson?
So it was Kanye.
Huh?
Kanye.
Man, that nigga
House
was
white.
He was
You ain't got the answers.
He was abrasive as fuck, man, but he was a proponent of health. He was a vegetarian. He had a quote, said some shit. He don't eat nothing that fart, pee, bowel movement, whatever and shit. I mean, he was on his shit, man, but it's just some things that I just don't, like, I just can't rock with these liberal people. And it's sad that he passed. He's about, what, 700?
71. Death came in threes this weekend.
Hold on. Before you go there, he was 71.
Like 71.
No, he wasn't. He born in 32.
I thought he was like 71.
No, he born in 1932. You a count, nigga. You don't need no motherfucking calculator. What are you doing?
I don't think he was born in 32.
Hold on, you gonna make a gentleman bet?
Nope.
While you already challenging me and shit?
I don't get it.
Like I'm out here just saying shit?
I don't get
Man,
it.
I'll say the gentleman bet. We can bet some real shit, like 50 push-ups.
That's a lot.
What year was he born?
I'm about to find out.
I'm telling y'all, Corey over here on Google and shit. I am
84.
Google. Huh?
He died. He was 84. So yeah, I guess that's about 30.
He was born in 1932. I'm the car catalog.
You the car count. You the Dewey Decimal System.
Hell yeah, but Dick Gregory, man, he was cool. He what?
Yeah, he was born in.
You fucking right. He was born in 32. And in addition to just being this activist, he it's crazy because I'm looking on Wikipedia. They call him a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
and that's how you just minimize a person, minimize what a person.
Get on Wikipedia and make a page.
But the thing is, though, when you looking on Wikipedia, you gotta check
1932.
You gotta check the sites.
Yeah,
like a good Wikipedia page has good citing and shit to where you can go in, you can research the information.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a funny motherfucker though. Like if you like comedy. And you go look at his old comedy and shit, man. He had some funny shit, yeah. And he had a book called Nigger. Like that was, and you understand how monumental that was at that era. Because Nas had an album called Nigger, and everybody thought that shit, and they thought that was some groundbreaking. Yeah, and you know what? I forgot about that, but
yeah, they may have changed it to N.
But yeah, that shit.
It's the untitled album. That's what it like.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The untitled album, but it just had an N. And the whips on his back.
But this I'm gonna tell you, man. Dick Gregory Cooper, he was a goofy nigga. He was goofy.
Black niggas that's
Listen,
goofy.
he protested the Civil War and he went on a hunger strike. Like I'm telling you, man, niggas will stick their nose in any fucking thing they can get into. Nigga, I'm not about to starve to prove shit. No war.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. They don't be fucked up. They be just following what's put before them. Like he just thought he was doing the right thing type shit. I imagine some people know they be fucked up, but a lot of people don't know that Dick Gregory ran for president.
Did he?
He ran for president for the 1968 election as a write-in candidate of the Freedom Party. I'm talking like, see, I can read, and when I'm reading, it sounds like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like I been knew this shit. Yeah. Like I knew he ran for president, but I didn't know the details of this shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man, he garnered 47,000 votes.
Damn.
And he got one of them from Hunter S. Thomas. I don't know who the fuck that is,
yeah,
but for some reason, his name is on Wikipedia and is highlighted, so he must be important. You know what I'm saying? But he got all those votes and shit, man. And of course, he didn't win.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he was an activist and shit. He did a lot of shit, man. He stood up against like the Warren Commission. I don't know what you know what that is. It's like when Kennedy got killed. They brought in this commission where because it was conspiracy off top.
Yeah, man, the magic bullet, and this and that.
And he made the proponent that was a bullshit commission, which it was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Kennedy got killed by everybody close to him. Lyndon Johnson, who was his vice president, he was part of the plot to kill him.
The whore, don't forget, she was the setup. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
That bitch was set up and they in Dallas. He in the car with his fucking wife.
I mean, shit. She was like, she could have been in on it too.
What the fuck?
White bitches be like, if you don't leave your wife, you got. Could have been plausible.
Nigga, look. Okay.
Sounds plausible.
Fuck it. Marilyn Monroe had something to do with
it.
She
got something to do with it too. Shit, she blew up his spot. She singing happy birthday to him in front of his wife.
It was his birthday.
Side bitch don't be getting. I mean, she's made it extra special.
Listen, if you with your girl. And Beyonce, your wife ain't looking like that's your side bitch. This is a famous bitch who look like she suck a lot of dick. So if Beyonce comes to you and she's singing all sultry and shit to you in front of your girl, what you gonna do? I mean, how like you ain't in her head, but how you think your girl react?
She gonna say, "Well, why you looking at her like that?" I know how my girl is.
Hold on. She asked you that.
Yeah,
she try to ruin your fucking fun like that. This is Beyonce, and Beyonce don't sing you every day. Why the fuck do you think I'm looking at her like that? I want to fuck the shit out of her.
She might want to fuck us.
Well, I can imagine that if me and Beyonce sat on that conversation, that she would consider at least
a threesome.
No.
You don't think her and Jay had a threesome?
Well, I don't want to. What the fuck did Jay got to do with this? You want to fuck her with Jay-Z?
Nah.
What you say?
I just want to fuck. Well, I'm just saying she might have a threesome with us, man. The old lady. Never know. You know what I'm saying? And she ruined it by asking me why I'm looking at her.
Man, look, that's what's wrong with bitches, man. They be acting like you ain't got eyes. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. See, I ain't want to get in this, but you know what I'm saying. This is where the spirit lead me. Listen.
When the Lord used, let him use.
No, I ain't gonna say the most high. I don't know what spirit this is, but it's something that's just driving me. But look.
Let's get back to Dick Gregory.
No, fuck Dick Gregory. This is more important than Dick Gregory. Sorry, Baba.
You sound like
sorry, Baba.
Old boy in barbershop.
Listen, man. If you got eyes, You got eyes.
Made the look.
Yeah, and we hunt. We've been hunting our whole lives. We've been hunting our whole lives, so we train to even if we got to suppress that fucking original
I don't
emotion.
even suppress it. I just look.
No, I'm talking about the fuck. You can't suppress the look, but to suppress the chase. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like you a fucking lion, and you sitting
like
there, and you with your bitch lion, the lioness, and you walk, you sitting there, and
some more lioness pussy.
Hell
walk
no,
by.
it ain't that. I said we hunters. You see that gazelle trot by.
Yeah.
And you looking at the gazelle running.
You a little hungry.
And you want to take out. You wasn't even hungry. You wasn't even hungry at first. You see that gazelle going by and he just running. It's graceful and shit. It's just like the wind behind his ears and shit. And then you look at that fucking goofy ass lioness and she's like, she like, that fucking mood killing growl.
Did
and
you
you like,
hungry too?
he like, bitch, I'm not even chasing it. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I could be out here chasing it and killing it and eating this pussy or whatever.
Without you.
Bitch, you gotta understand that it took everything in me just to stay still.
Boy.
And you still want to question that? You know what I'm saying? I like looking at gazelles. You know what I'm saying?
I look at a gazelle.
And so if you sitting with your girl and she asks you, and Beyonce scantily clad, as they like to say in novels, scantily clad. Why are you looking at her?
Are you looking at her like that?
Bitch, are you stupid? Are you a fucking? I want to fuck the shit out of Beyonce. I've been thinking about fucking Beyonce since she kept saying no.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? She's saying bills.
Bills.
I've been wanting to fuck, and you got the nerves to ask me this half cock retarded ass question while I want to fuck you while I'm looking at her. But if you don't want to ruin your fucking space, you got to say shit like, "Oh, I wasn't even looking at her."
I'm looking back there by the cake.
That's Beyonce. That's who they. I thought. Oh, this time I thought this was Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh, that time I thought she was Michelle. I don't be paying them no attention. I don't be paying them no attention.
Let's get back to our deaths that came in threes.
And I got something to say about that deaths in threes after you say this shit though.
Jerry Lewis.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, he died.
Shout out to the Nutty Professor.
Yeah. Who under the telethon. And a special recipes to Rainey St. Patrick. Tariq got her killed and shit. She got herself killed. Yeah,
she should have had her know.
She not there.
Man,
she
that ain't no
right alone.
She should have stayed her ass in the fucking building, trying to be a hero. Let Tariq deal with his own bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's anybody watch Power. If you ain't seen it, there's a spoiler.
Spoiler
alert! Raina bit the bullet.
Man, in the chest. Ray ain't give no fucks. She said, "I know who you are."
This was one of the goodest. This was goodest.
Goodest.
This is one of the best episodes of Power in the second, man. Power is one of the best terribly written show I've ever seen in my life.
All the way 50 took out the Mexicans.
Man, look, I told the motherfucker 50 Cent came in that motherfucker like Johnny Cage.
Yeah, he did. Had the hat down,
like,
brim low.
I'm thinking, what kind of assassins you seen it with knives?
Yeah.
Are these niggas ninjas? You know what I'm saying? This is some hood shit, and it's crazy.
And the one nigga that had a gun, he took it from him.
Man, listen, this nigga was Steven Seagal. I don't know what.
Nah, I ain't know about Steven Seagal. I seen him go through a whole movie without reloading.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. I tell people I think Power they write the episodes Friday night. Like it'd be like it's like a turn paper and shit. Like you sleepy and shit, motherfucker. Like man, you got that? I'm gonna get it. Man, you got that? I'm gonna get it. I got time. Next thing you know, man, you look
Sunday
up.
night, gotta get turned to paper and
yeah, you're right. You stupid shit. Okay. Angela gonna bend over, tell Greg, whatever that Mexican shit she said when he got killed, whatever.
Yeah.
But you said deaths came in threes. Who else? Jerry Lewis. I don't think we give too much of a fuck about Jerry Lewis. Although if you go look at the old Nutty Professors, that shit's still funny.
Yeah, that shit's
the old Nutty Professor's funny as shit.
The original Nutty Professor. People probably think Eddie Murphy.
Man, what the fuck? Listen, I get this update, nigga. I just hate to. John Jones, UFC, just tested positive for a drug test for his last fight.
Again?
This nigga's a junkie.
He's a dope fiend.
This nigga's a junkie.
Nah, Junkie sounds nice. It's like class, like a
No,
like an escort.
Listen, man.
He's a,
If you a faggot or you a homosexual, you still sucking dick that you shouldn't be sucking. We ain't gonna beautify this shit.
Yeah,
he's a junkie, a dope fiend, a geek, a tweak.
How's he whooping niggas on dope though? Why he on dope?
I ain't say what he test. They don't say what he test positive for. Man, John Jones, man, that's embarrassing.
It's
that's
so much shit that's outlawed though when you get in these kind of tests.
Man, nigga, don't do cocaine. It's that simple. Don't do cocaine.
You say they know what he's tested for.
Well, he has a history of cocaine. So, if you know what I'm saying, historically.
Now, we know he's a junkie. Like, how bad do Connor gotta feel to get beat up by a dope fiend?
Connor?
I mean, what's his
Daniel
name?
Cormier?
Yeah, Dan Cormier. Like,
I mean, he gotta feel like shit. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Twice.
He gotta feel like, well, shit, nigga, he was geeked up. He
had extra strength. Like Tyrone Biggums.
Hey, that nigga was Tyrone. No, fuck Tyrone Biggums. That motherfucker was Tony Montana.
Yeah, he did take a lot of bull out of these.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I didn't want to interrupt, but we got the deaths on threes, and shit, I hate when people say that because they act like only 3 motherfuckers died.
I know.
Like worldwide, it's like motherfucking thousands of people dying a day and shit. But it's only these are 3 that count.
3 people in the entertainment world.
Like these are 3 that counted. The rest of you fucks, figure it out.
Yeah.
But
it was just 2. Jerry Lewis. Man. I mean, there was more. I don't want to say it's just 2. But
it was 2 here and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, man, that is scary.
Yeah.
If you don't mind your business, if you be out frolicking, hanging out, it can be dangerous.
They killed the one nigga in the intersection.
Where at?
42nd and Midhofer. Like, that's a busy intersection.
40, right at the gas station.
In the middle of the intersection.
But I'm talking right in front of the school.
Right in front of, right in front of the gas station.
That's how come I don't go to the gas station.
I don't go to
I was just playing.
I don't go to them hood gas stations, but everybody get killed to the gas station.
You don't go to hood gas station? Yeah. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Not wax CDs.
Yeah, wax CDs. Now I go to hood gas station for the candies and stuff, whatever. But hell, I ain't hanging out at gas station like you see people.
Too old. That's how come like all jokes aside, man. Like when you out at a certain hour, man, you know the element of the environment you in, man. You gotta be extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The first nigga got killed at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Yeah, 9:30
this was on
38th and Emerson.
38th and Emerson. That's another busy
intersection. Gas station, the busy intersection right there. Because it used to be a marathon, but when the owners got busted for that counterfeit shit, they changed the name.
They was doing counterfeit over there.
Yeah.
I hate when shit like that happen. I'm like, oh shit, I could have got in on that.
Boy, because they owned the house right next to the gas station. They found $750,000 in cash. And it's
I mean, I just...
This is what I hate. Like, when it be a non-black criminal, like, they say they should run for years and years and years, but it seems like they catch a black criminal so quick. Like, he had a 3-month run of selling dope, but every other non-black criminal, like American Greed...
Why you on like that?
It just seemed like y'all just looking for the black people to arrest.
I mean, like, why did that bother you, though?
I mean, it don't really bother me, but I just think it's kind of messed up that, like, we
getting drug dealers off the streets. We need to do this shit at the same time.
I say you got all this manpower shit. I see 3 cops beating on one person, like send 2 to another case or something.
I mean, I say I ask you why it bothers you because
it don't bother me per se. Like, shit. I just think it's weird how like they catch the black criminals.
You think it's weird? Weird is some shit that's an anomaly, some shit that ain't normal. Don't you think that's normal for that to happen?
Now
it's being normal for us to be on the opposite side of justice is not weird. If we start getting justice, then that's when the shit's strange, weird.
That's definitely when it.
So I mean, like it shit don't be shocking me no more, man. Like I don't let people incite me. Like when I say people, I mean like the media. Mm-hmm. I don't get incited by these things no more, man. I'm cognizant to the fact that it's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that you can become desensitized to injustice. Yeah. But when you understand like the game and how it is, it is. And it's something else we need to touch.
Speaking of crime. Get on mystical.
You got the details of this. I glanced at it. I ain't going to details.
Okay, so here's what I got of it when I read the story.
Now listen, we talking about Mystical, the motherfucking rapper, the No Limit star,
the man right chia.
That rowdy, goofy motherfucker with he has some weave at one point in time in his head.
I don't think it was weave.
He has some weave.
You think it was weave?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I know it's your New Orleans homie.
Him and his homeboy has been charged with 1st-degree rape in the state of Louisiana. And to let you know how serious first-degree rape is in Louisiana, there used to be a show called Son of Guns, and Will Hayden was the owner, and he got convicted of first-degree rape. They gave his ass life plus 30 years. So apparently him and his
what's second-degree rape?
I don't know, but hey, I never heard, like, I don't know what degrees, but I guess the severity of it. Him, Mystical was at a casino in Shreveport, Louisiana. Him and his homeboy, and apparently they met some chick there or whatever. Took her to her room, raped her, took it from her. But now,
can you go to a room and get raped?
That's what I said. Remember it happened with Mike Tyson, Desiree Washington. Even though she showed up at 3:30 in the morning, he still got convicted of rape.
They on $2 million bonds. And
$2 million bonds.
We'll make this stand
Cash
out.
bonds.
We'll make this stand out. First off, let's establish the fact that Mystical is historically a sick motherfucker.
This is second.
He's a sick motherfucker. Last time he did a rape bid.
6 years.
He did a
sexual assault.
He put a gun to that bitch head and made her suck his dick.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He made her fuck everybody because she was stealing money.
He made her suck his dick too. Yeah, I mean, you can look it up. Go to your.
I know.
Pull up that magic wand.
Pull up
that magic wand. He put the gun to. Now, how disturbed and sick of a human being do you have to be? She stole money.
She took like a couple $1 million.
Hit the bitch in the mouth and call the police with your fist, not your dick.
Yeah.
Do not. This ain't. I'm not about to. How because I'm saying he's sadistic. Because how you get turned on?
Yeah.
I know he ain't put no limp biscuit in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I know the nigga was horny. He fed the bitch a hard dick with a gun to her head, so he was turned on by that level of aggression. Nigga, this is frightening. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to see Mystical. If this is what you're gonna be out here doing, Mystical, Mr. Michael Tyler, I think you should stay in that jail.
Now here's the crazy part: out of all the No Limit soldiers, he's the only one that was really a soldier in real life.
How?
He fought in Afghanistan.
Oh.
He was an actual.
He's showing the fuck.
He's an actual soldier.
Man, he's suffering from post traumatic stress disorder.
PTSD, yeah.
This nigga, they program that nigga to rape bitches when he come back. Man, this nigga out here just willy nilly stealing pussy. Man, this is crazy. If anybody,
imagine him and R. Kelly doing something together right now.
R. Kelly ain't out here raping bitches.
He just keep them confined.
He ain't
this
raping
shit just
bitches.
came out.
What she
said he held her against her will from the time she was 15 to the time she was 21.
Where the bitch? You believe that?
Here's what I don't. Okay, then you believe Mystical?
Yeah, I believe that shit.
Then you should believe R. Kelly.
No,
I'm gonna go with
R. Kelly don't have a historical.
But anyway,
R. Kelly's not known to hold bitches hostage. I'm sure that bitch could have left when she wanted to.
Here's what the chick said she paid her. She had a confidentiality agreement. So now she said she don't even care about the money or getting sued. Ever since the shit came up with R. Kelly a couple weeks ago, she want to save future women for being held against her with future girls.
If she signed a contract, that's like, nigga, how are you signing a contract but being held against your will at the same time?
No, she signed a contract to get paid out and not say nothing. I go to the police.
Like, I'm about to leave, but before I go,
pay me, cash me out.
Come on, man, like shit don't make sense. Everybody, you gotta understand, there's a lot of people opportunists. They always trying to look for that fast buck. If I could make the money to say that R. Kelly was holding me hostage and making me wash dishes, because I'm sure R. Kelly's not a faggot. I know I'm not. Yeah. So he might have me doing some odd job shit.
He's gonna call me around there. Hey, Hector, go cut the grass. My name Corey.
Right, man.
Hector, get your punk ass out there and cut the grass.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah. I gotta get out of here. You gonna have to pay me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm always looking for the big lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for I used to fantasize about when Walmart used to have a TV suspended from the air. I used to walk.
They don't have that no more.
I used to walk extra slow, hoping that maybe a blessing to come in and just fall and hit me. And I wasn't trying to be crippled. I was trying to make graze my shoulder. I know how to overreact.
Tracy Morgan, that's what it is.
I don't want to go through that. I don't want to come out half retarded. You know what I'm saying?
Half retarded before you went in?
I said I don't want to come out half retarded. You know what I'm saying? If I got to come out like, Duncan Lake, what are you doing, Corey? I don't want to do that shit. I ain't trying to come out like that, man. Like I'm trying to balance and shit. Like, how much of a retard am I willing to be for? Like,
give me a broke arm. Or
how much you charge? How much you charge lose a hand?
I don't know if I don't want to lose no limbs though.
But I'm saying, do you got a price on your limbs? Like $2 million for your hand.
Enough.
Swear to God, keep that. Keep that
Take
money.
hand with you.
Fuck that. Keep that money. I need these.
Yeah, I ain't got no
like I'm trying to.
You can't pay me.
I don't want to even lose like the tip of my finger. I wouldn't give you the tip of my finger for $1 million. I'm not giving you shit. Even I need to look at my hand and see a fingernail.
Like when I worked for the state, this Mexican couple, their son died in Walmart. It was one of those leaning mirrors, and little Julio ran off, wasn't in sight of his mother, and went behind the mirror. He was so small that he pushed the mirror at the bottom, and it fell and crushed him. And so they ended up suing Walmart.
He died?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How old was he?
He was probably like 3 or 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like negligence on a parent, too.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why Walmart did. I don't know what the settlement of the case was, but needless to say, I don't think the Hispanics got paid or whatever. 6 minutes.
So yeah, man, Mystical. Listen, I'm glad he turned himself in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep real with you. Say what you want.
It's looking ugly for him.
If he was up this way, and they had a reward, I'll make that citizen's arrest. I'll be out there like a bounty hunter.
Would you consider extension?
That ain't snitching. He's a fucking rapist. I'm not protecting no rapist. Fuck you mean snitching? I'm telling you. Hey! Hey, you fucking rapper! Get over here, you pussy stealing fucker! Yeah, rape only fun when you playing. When you just playing. Real life rape ain't fun, man. You know what I'm saying? When you playing with a bitch you fuck with, man.
Girl, give me that pussy. Stop playing.
I ain't doing. Yes, you are. I ain't doing.
She tuned up. Yeah.
Faking like you choking. Get over here, grab by the neck and shit.
You fake sleep, girl. Give me that pussy.
Yeah, man. But that violent shit.
I think I tell on the rapist too.
That where you got that look in your eye and shit, and you look like you gonna kill him. Oh no, that's somebody else's. Mystical. Now listen, you need help. I'll be like negotiate with him and shit. Like, listen, I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah.
I'm not here. Listen, if I don't get you in here, they're gonna come in and kill you.
Yeah.
I start talking about the movie. Just let me listen.
Let me take you in. I'll walk in front of you.
Listen, I'm unarmed.
Yeah.
I'll turn all around. Listen, I'm unarmed. You know what I'm saying? You don't have anything to worry about. I'm on your side. Yeah. Listen,
you got some weed on you.
I didn't know. I ain't shit.
But they have a chick that's supposed to be testifying with him, saying there's no way
the bitch on the rap. She got arrested.
Yeah, she got arrested
for obstruction of justice.
And accessory to first degree rape.
They was trying to have a threesome with that bitch, and she wasn't going.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
They were trying to run her, and she like, I'm gonna fuck Mystical. I don't know who little Antoine is over there. He ain't never rapped.
No, him and the bitch is trying to fuck her, I think.
I think it was him and the dude. Cause the dude is charged with first degree rape too. Him and his buddy, yeah. The chick is only charged with accessory after the fact for lying to the police. His Mystical and his homeboy is charged with first degree rape.
Oh yeah.
So she probably like, I can fuck you, Mystical. I don't know who Antoine is. What are you, roadie?
Mystical almost 50, ain't he?
Yeah, man.
Damn, man. I hope I got all my bullshit out of me when I'm his age.
Boy, yeah, that's unfortunate, and not to make joke of it, but I really hope that the lady is okay. So
you said okay. You think her pussy diminished?
No, I mean mentally.
Mentally.
Yeah. Would you want some pussy after being raped? Like, would you hit rape pussy? Like, would you tell you, I was raped?
Like when? Like the day before?
Nah. I was just raped yesterday. I know this is our first date, and I know you don't do this, but I mean,
I wouldn't even want no woman to tell me that she been raped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I don't like what. Like when did that conversation happen? Like, hey, why you eat free?
Then she opened up to you. Then she automatically loves you. Now you
No, you automatically. It's gonna be some kind of fucking comfort for her to mention that anyway. A lot of women been raped. Yeah. Raped and molested, but they don't speak on it, man, because you know what I'm saying. It's frowned. They feel bad, which they shouldn't. But I always say, if you get wet, it ain't rape. I stand firm by that. So, did you like it? What you say? I'm just asking, bitch. I'm just trying to make it make sense.
I'm skirting all over the place, so.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, though, man, I hope that this ain't no bullshit, and I really hope that he didn't do this shit.
Yeah, I hope he didn't do it, but I hope I almost wish a woman was here so I could ask her,
Oh, women believe that shit.
Yeah, dude, because it's like you guilty to prove innocent as a black man. Anyway, then especially that rape. Like rape is so hard, kind of like battery. it's so hard to prove and disprove.
How the fuck do you prove rape?
Yeah, how do you prove rape?
How do you prove that?
told
That's
him,
crazy. Because
yeah,
it's a lot of
how do you
people.
prove it?
It's a lot of people who do time and shit, and they get found out they was innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like if a bitch, that was the power of being a woman. Like he raped me.
Yeah.
You're like, what? I did what?
Bitch, you get up willingly. And then here's be a catch-22. Bitch, I recorded us. Oh, now I'm telling you legally recorded me. So now which charge do you want to face?
That's not even a question.
Yeah.
Give me for voyeurism.
Give me for voyeurism.
Give me for being that.
Yeah. I destroy.
I'm a low level sick bastard.
Yeah.
Don't high level me.
Yeah.
I'm not a high level. But yeah, basically you need to chill out.
You have to
if you want to call, if you want, he already should be registered. Sick fuck, man. Listen, nigga, you want to tell your side story? Contact me at 317-748. But yeah, man, something else going on, man.
Speaking of rappers,
great segue.
Yeah,
look at you, nigga. What you mean? You're training and shit, practicing. Okay, I'm gonna say speaking of, you just segue 2 times, man. I'm proud of you. That was some dope shit.
Yeah.
Famous thing they was talking about was that, well, not famous, but some popular shit they talking about on Social World is Jay-Z, the interview with Rap Radar.
Yeah.
He give a detail. It's rare that Jay-Z going to deep interviews now and shit.
He on a retirement tour.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is.
Yeah. He was on there. He was talking about a lot of shit concerning the making of the album, things to deal with Tidal, some of the reactions from the album, namely from Kanye West, Future. And he's real business savvy. Like some of the shit he say, man, it makes sense, man. Like I mean, not some, but a lot of shit he say makes sense business wise.
He said the album was supposed to come out on April the 4th.
That's what he said.
Yeah, the 4/4.
Oh yeah, and I still don't know what the symbolism of them numbers is, but I'm sure it's something from that Luciferian. That Luciferian can rap. That Luciferian can rap his ass off. I ain't lost in the sauce. I ain't lost in the sauce, nigga. You can rap, but I know what you're doing. But anyway, we ain't here to talk about that. We here to talk about that interview, which was a fantastic interview.
Yeah, definitely good.
Elliot Wilson and some
B-Dot.
B-Dot, that's the thing. Yeah,
he used to work for. He started out on Shade 45.
Yeah. I used to hear him on there.
Yeah.
But it was a good interview they did in black and white for whatever reason.
I didn't understand that. I was like, what? At first, I wanted to tap my TV, my phone, and shit like that. What's wrong with the phone?
But yeah, it's a good interview, man. Like I listened to it all except the last 20 minutes, so I didn't get to ask you. First off, he talked about how personal the album was, and you can tell this is probably his most personal album. He touched on a lot of things. He talked about his mother being a lesbian, his father being absentee.
He spoke on that too.
Talk about his daughter and shit. What he trying to leave her. He mentioned his sisters and brothers and everything. It's a real personal album.
Yeah, because he said back in the day he just sprinkled like a little personal, like on that "You Must Love Me." He said, but he never had where a whole album was this personal, like from beginning to end. And then he explained why it was so short too, or whatever he said, because he gave all of him. Like you didn't really need no more. Like 2 more would just been. One of them I trying to song about when he fell off his bike. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what it was trending to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to shit it on myself. My mom was mad because she had no more diaper money because Agnes had left us. Yeah, and her girlfriend was tripping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we already discussed that. Come out to after probably not too long ago. I think not too long ago. Yeah, probably a couple years ago. He had to know that every bitch came there with his aunt. You know what I'm saying? His mom come out the room wiping her mouth off and shit. He had to know that was awkward or something. I killed. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She, like Kima from The Wire. She coming there always sniffing her upper lip. But yeah, man. But like we already discussed, this fantastic album. It's another good interview. What exactly was touched up on the Kanye shit? You know, he spoke. He was speaking about how Kanye went on the rant when he was in Sacramento. He was like, Kanye ranted like, when my wife got robbed, you know what I'm saying, you and Beyonce didn't come visit me. That's messed up. Beyonce is too high, too powerful to come visit my wife. And he said, hold on, Jay, I know you got killers. Don't send them after me. You could send Blue Ivy over to play with Lil North. This shit was weird. Yeah. This whole thing was fucking weird. That's that Henny. That's that liquor talking. I said, niggas shouldn't be this emotional. Like, niggas shouldn't. I had told somebody this week that we all emotional, but we all can't let emotions control us. Emotions control us. I'm not controlled by. Not the older I get, the more able I am to deal with my emotions. And I say emotions. I ain't talking about how these niggas be out here crying over bitches.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how I react violently every situation.
Yeah.
I just told somebody it's hard for me to get mad. Like I can't get mad like I used
it's hard
to.
for me to get mad too.
But I guess that's the growth and you know what I'm saying, just growing and shit. And I don't understand Kanye. He older than us. Why are you this fucking gay? Why are you up there? And even, but yeah, yeah.
Hold on, you graduated in '97 too, didn't you? We all the same age.
You about to turn 50 this year though.
Yeah, I'm about to turn 39.
I just turned 38. You got held back in kindergarten.
Back
you couldn't do your pluses. But yeah, it was a good interview. And then that's how come he said the thing about
the 20 million.
I gave you 20 million. You gave me what?
20 minutes on stage.
Yeah.
What the fuck was he thinking? And then he said he has to know that I know that he fucked up. He said they had arguments before, and they're like disagreements. And he said there never been this much space in between. Like he said, he ain't talked to Kanye since the rent. And he said he shouldn't have put that 20 million in there, like putting their personal business out there like that, because he was struggling financially or whatever. He like, but it just went so good in the song at the point in time of how I was feeling. Like, damn, nigga, I looked out for you. I
don't understand that much emotion between grown men.
Yeah.
Like, when you friends, you conduct yourselves in friendly manners. Like, he had disputes. Like, I don't even have disputes with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, it did, but they say money change people. They say fame, money, and all that shit divide people. So I know I got a few friends and shit that we're going to beef if I ever get a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, just be prepared.
Like, I don't mind, like, debate. I like that. Yeah. Like, we have the Calico Lux debate. Like,
yeah, that's different.
That's different. Like, we'll have a debate.
I ain't going to be around talking about why you didn't bring Corey to play with Destiny.
Yeah, I ain't going to say no shots at you on regret. Oh, no, I'm saying. Or nothing like that, but I just...
And these ain't young niggas. This shit you expect a young
niggas.
These niggas who been... He be 48 this year.
He be 48 this year.
It's like...
50.
We rounded off to the nearest 10th.
Yeah.
But it's like, these ain't people who new to the industry. These are people who've been around the industry, been around disputes, beefs, losing friends and shit. And so you expect them to act better than you wish they would. It's
The crazy thing about it, when him and Dane broke up, he kind of took a shot. Well, when Rockefeller split the company. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a pause. But when he kind of took a shot at Dane, but it's not like, not like how he talked about Kanye, but kind of along the same lines. Like I heard a motherfucker said they made Hov. Okay, so
make another Hov. But with the Future shit, he threw a little shot, like
kind of the play on words.
Yeah, and I can understand if Future could take it personal. It's like what do you say? How he's like the bar
in the future, other niggas playing football with your son.
And for people who don't know, the background of that is Sierra, which was Future's slut.
Tasha. The modern day Tasha. Real life Tasha.
This bitch is tossed. This bitch has been tossed.
Man, Bow Wow, the Future to
50.
To 50.
Me.
You there too?
It was a short spell. Yeah. It was just a affair. A quick affair. Yeah. But she married to Russell Wilson. It's always nigga at the end of the line end up with a slut.
Yeah.
But good job, Russell.
He loved her. He divorced his wife for her.
Good. Because he was married to a white woman. Good.
Big old country white.
You come home. We ain't got too much to offer. We got this hoe over here. She can dance her ass off.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's what we got for you. But listen, she be
no kids, and you like playing stepdaddy. So
Russell, he do what he's supposed to do and shit. You in a relationship with woman, you look out for a kid. You treat the child like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So he interact with the little boy and shit, which he's supposed to do, and they live in a family atmosphere. But at the same time, we ego-based.
Yeah.
Me and ego-based. So
you got the nigga any football jersey. Yeah. Besides a Russell Wilson jersey. Nigga, we from Atlanta. Get that nigga Matt Ryan or old Deion Sanders throwback or like...
Shit, you could have got that motherfucker who was it? Sean Alexander.
Yeah.
Sean Springs.
Hasselbag.
Hell yeah.
Richard Sherman. He don't fuck with Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman they don't like each other. So
but the thing is, though...
he had a nigga any other jersey. Like, you and Sierra's cool. Y'all can put matching Russell Wilson jerseys on all y'all want.
Future took offense to that Jay-Z line. What did Future say? He was responding in songs or whatever?
First he responded on the gram with, like, the money phone shit. It's like, you ain't got the juice like that. So he still had a picture with the money phone. Then he was like, kind of took a shot. Like, I can't believe, he would take a shot at me or whatever. But after Jay cleared up what he meant by the bar or whatever, Future was like, I kind of understand, what he was saying. Like, on some real shit, like if you ain't with your child now, you ain't doing shit for your son, and your girl leave, it's gonna be another nigga in the future. Just so happy his name is Future.
Yeah. It ain't just so happy. That wasn't no happenstance. That was a good bar.
Definitely
a fantastic bar.
Man.
But he just explained he playing on words, and niggas sensitive, and rightfully so in this situation.
Yeah.
I'd have took offense. I'd have been offended. If you'd have said some slick shit like that, I don't play that shit.
But as men, shouldn't you make that phone call? I mean, you just did a song together.
Yeah. Listen, as a man, don't be mentioning my personal life like this. Like,
so the same shit he was talking about Kanye about, the same shit he just did.
What you mean?
Because he got on Kanye for mentioning his kids
and
his wife. So he just turned around and did the same thing.
And he might have, it's all about perspective, because he don't feel like he's being malicious. He feel like Kanye was on some bullshit where usually when you doing the bullshit, you don't notice it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that, man. I mean, it was a good interview. Anybody get a chance to check it out, man. It's long as fuck, but
it's an hour long, very catchy.
He be saying some real shit, man. Like, I got tired of people saying that, oh, Jay-Z, he's saying the real shit on this album. Like, he's saying shit you should fucking know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
invest.
In his interview,
spend wisely.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know that by now, you know what I'm saying?
But he's saying some real shit, though, man. Talking about how...
He even talked about the money phone shit.
Yeah.
He said...
He said some real shit about that.
Yeah, he said, I'm not saying don't do it. If you get money, get money. I'm just saying...
That ain't no money to us.
That ain't no money to us. Like, we getting that money, too. But, we get more money than that. Which is, I mean... You know how them New York niggas be talking and shit. You want to, son you, as they say.
Yeah, niggas, I'm telling you, man, the ego of men, we always, like, we battle different ways than women do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about ego. We ego-driven and shit. Any chance you get to assert that, especially if you're an alpha. Like, some niggas can't identify with that because they're not alphas and shit. They're not used to being in control situations. But look, though, man, we done had a fantastic show.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
We'll wrap this shit up, though, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, what I like about this shit, man, because we vibe off each other.
Yeah.
And this ain't me trying to ask you to dinner and no shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, cause it'd be hard for me to just go when it's just two people and shit, man. But it's a fantastic show, man. Shout out to Dick Gregory again, man. He meant something to a lot of people. Damn, he died. He passed and shit. Like, you can't say like, I don't even know how he passed. You just fucking own activist. Yeah. Fuck you, man. Ain't no activist, man. Fuck that. That niggas appoint themselves your leader. Dick Gregory's never been my leader. Martin Luther King has never been my leader. Farrakhan has never been my leader. I don't have leaders. I don't have activists. These niggas are not acting on my behalf. If you're acting on my behalf, you're going to have on a bill with
12 me. Players, I know we can rap. The 12 players from the Browns knelt last night during the...
I don't even know what they're trying to accomplish, though. At this point in the game, what are you doing?
Everybody sacrificing NFL contracts now, huh?
Like I don't understand. Like, what's the end game?
I'm glad the white boys get involved.
I'm glad. Why?
I don't know. I want to see them.
Niggas always feel like they need white people validation.
I don't want that validation. I'm just glad because I want to see a white boy fuck up that, which is not gonna happen. He'll never get. He'll always find. He can land the spot.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Niggas don't feel valid what they doing until a white person do it too. Like Jerry's with us. Jerry with us. You have to respect us now. Yeah, because niggas don't self-respect themselves. But we forgot to touch on this Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas trade.
Yeah, that's
who won the trade?
I think they both won. It helps both teams out. But with Cleveland getting Brooklyn's pick, that helps them out more.
That's the Brooklyn pick?
Yeah, they get the Brooklyn.
That's the Brooklyn pick?
Yes.
What the fuck?
They gave up Jay Crowder.
Cleveland fuck Boston.
Yeah,
Cleveland fuck Boston.
Yeah, Cleveland had better of the deal.
Oh no, I thought it was just the Boston deal.
No, they got Jay Crowder. Somebody who plays defense and offense. They got Isaiah Thomas who could score points in the fourth. They got the center and Brooklyn pick. And Brooklyn's probably gonna be one of the top 3 picks.
That's rape. They raped them because Kyrie Boston getting exactly what they had. Yep. A younger version. He a better all-around player.
No defense and play good offense.
Damn, I wouldn't have gave that pick. You giving up Crowder. What it did, though, it opened up for you can bring along Jaylen Brown. And Tatum, who they just drafted.
But is he going to be the man? Say he want to go somewhere where he could be the man. You think he's going to be the man over Gordon Hayward?
Hell yeah.
Even though that was his coaching.
Gordon Hayward is beta. Gordon Hayward is a B player. He's not an A. Gordon Hayward is a great complimentary player. He's not an A1 star. Kyrie about to go over here and isolate and make everybody else worse.
Yeah. That's exactly what he about to do.
He about to go over and make everybody worse.
Every play, run motion. Okay, we run 1-4 set.
Yeah.
ISO number 2.
Man. This nigga be doing this the whole time.
At first, I
kept
saying only person I would trade Kyrie for if I could get is like Russell Westbrook because I'm gonna lose him in 2 years.
I wouldn't want Russell. Russell don't mix good with LeBron. They couldn't play good off each other at all.
Somebody that's type of caliber.
They too ball dominant. They both too ball dominant.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and I think that's what Kyrie don't like. He don't like having to play out the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Conceited Knowbody. The nigga, the popular stranger. We out here chilling, man. We'll see y'all next week. We should have a guest. I got a surprise guest, man. I'm gonna tell you off air.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a surprise guest for people who are familiar with us or whatever and stuff. And it's gonna be a fantastic show next week.
Okay.
If you know anybody want to come and fuck with us, tell them come fuck with us.
Yeah. Call his number.
Yeah. Say call his number. Don't put that
555-555-7311.
Peace.
Tell me something.